What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking another look at the Air Jordan 4 Flight Club, one of my favorite new colorways of the Jordan 4. Before we dive into them, I want to remind you that this video and all of my other content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, guys, if you'll go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me while you're here, really appreciate that. Be sure to comment on the video as well. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have all that in the description for you. Guys, I appreciate your support. Let's take a look at these 4s. So I have reviewed these several different times, but this is, as I said, one of my favorite new colorways of the Jordan 4. Clean, simple, without being too plain. Love the back tab. For me, it just works. And so I picked up several pairs of these. This is the latest one I grabbed. Let me show you where I picked it up from, guys. One of my favorite sellers, honestly, getting a lot of good shoes from them. No issues with them at all. Everything's been smooth. All that's going to be in the description of the video, including that discount code for you, kvegas. Be sure to use that. Let's dive into these Jordan 4s. So you got your 4 outsole. This one's going to combination of sail, black, and this nice red. Nike branding looks good. I have already had them on foot, so if you see stuff like that. Stars look good. No problems on the outsole, guys. Midsole, semi-gloss finish with your air unit exposed, of course, in the heel. Paint job on this one looks perfect. I don't see any blemishes. Nice crisp lines. Nothing at all to complain about, man, especially the more stuff I'm seeing on retail pairs anymore. Man, it's hard to nitpick these, but they're looking really good. Really crisp line going from the stars to the sail. That's something I always like to check, and they did a really good job there. Same thing on your stitching. Now, fit and comfort of the shoe, these are men's 13, and they fit me perfectly. Like I said, I did already have these on before the video just to make sure. I wasn't really in doubt of that, but I always do make sure. Comfort-wise, they're going to come with the Dream Cell insole, which is my favorite for Jordan Retros, and it's got a nice design on the insole as well. We'll see that here in a moment. So between the insole and the more plush upper that we're getting now, the nicely padded tongue, these are actually very comfortable on foot for a Jordan 4, especially compared to what we used to get not too many years ago. They have vastly improved. Now, the upper of the shoe is covered primarily in sail. You've got some flat leather covering the majority of the shoe, of course, and then this nice stitched suede around the mudguard, which I really like. The last couple times I reviewed these pairs, some people made some comments. They did not like it. I think, it's to each his own, but to me, helped it from being not too plain, gave it a little bit of character. Definitely not something to complain about, I don't think. It's not even that super noticeable, but I do like it, something different. It's a good thick cut of suede. You can see the edges there, and of course you got your widow's peak. Great shape on the toe box. It is that nice tapered look and bounces back with no problems. Again, it's more of a flat leather on the upper, but it's pretty soft, and you do have the sail hit on your netting, your mesh, and your laces. And then of course you got that Flight Club patch as opposed to the normal Jordan flight patch for the Jordan 4. Again, a subtle difference, but I really like it. Really works. Everything looks to be on point with that. And it is the OG style tongue, guys. So that padding in red is going to be tucked behind the leather for a more clean look. Definitely like that. Again, the padding on the tongue, nice and plush, as is around your ankle. And then you can see that nice sock liner down there, or excuse me, the insole that does have all the designs on it. We'll take a look at that here in a moment. You got a matted finish in black on your lace crowns, the rubber wing, nice and flexible. It is the SB shape, of course. You got the smaller netting patch that we're getting now, and just the overall shape looks so much better than what we used to get. And then one of my favorite aspects of the shoe, along with the Flight Club patch, is the way they did the Nike Air on this one. Very subtle, but I love the way it's outlined in the red, and then how the Nike and Air is glossed out against the matted out tab. I just think it works. Again, it's a clean look without being too simple. I think if they had not outlined it in red, I don't think I would have liked it near as much. And again, it's not a big difference in the red, but just enough to make it pop a little bit. Again, I think it's a super clean look. The tab on this one is pretty flexible and bounces back with no issues. And then the medial side, guys, is just a mirror image of the lateral pretty much. And you can see again from that angle that really good tapered shape that we are getting now. Looks really good. Let's go ahead and check out our left one. And on this shoe, there is no difference between the left and right pairs. They are identical, or the left and right shoe, excuse me. From the rear, they do line up just fine. And again, our tab got that nice bounce back. There's that Nike Air outlined in red. Midsole, again, really good paint job. Air unit. And the outsole, this one, guys. Again, I have had them on foot, so a little dust here and there. And there's that stitched suede, which again, I really like, but to each his own. Flight Club patch looking good. He does have his fingers, shoelaces, so the Jumpman has good shape on that. And again, very nicely padded on the tongue. Definitely helps make the shoe more comfortable. Let's check out our Strobel. And so you got the white Strobel that you can see the extra threading has been taped down. Of course, you got your elastic bands on both sides of the tongue. You do have your Air Jordan tag stitched in on upside down. Of course, that is the same on both shoes. And then there is a shot of our size tag. These did just come with some regular tissue paper inside. There's no shoe trees or anything. And then the insole, as we discussed, is the Flight Club motif. Looks really cool with the Jumpman. And all this is printed on. And then, of course, as we said, it is the Dream Cell for the correct size men's 13. So no complaints on this shoe from me. I think they executed it beautifully. Super clean shoe without being too plain. So let's set them to the side and take a look at the box. This is another thing that I really like about this release. The Jordan 4 box. However, the Jumpman is like a plastic window if you're not familiar with it. With this box, the bottom of the box has that same Flight Club motif all the way around it. And then, of course, you got the Flight Club logo. And then our box label is Jordan 4 Retro OG Flight Club. We got Sail Black and University Red men's 13. Inside, you have you can see that plastic for the Jumpman, and then you get this special tissue paper. Again, I love that, and it looks really cool, especially when you first open them, and you can see that directly underneath the Jumpman when the shoes are still in there. But anyway, you get this Flight Club paper with white tissue paper underneath that, and then you can see there's an anti-mold sticker and the white stamp over here on the side. But yeah, nice packaging. Just the whole execution of the shoe and the packaging, I think they did a really good job on. Box was very well protected during shipping, no problems with that. Also did come with the extra laces, the pink and the bright yellow. Not something that I personally would put in the shoe. I just think it's too clean. Not really my style, but you do have those options if that's something you want to go with, kind of a throwback to 80s style with those bright neon colors. To me, this is just too clean of a shoe to put them in. But hey, you got that option if you want to. Yeah, rock them how you want. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review again of the Air Jordan 4 Flight Club, one of my favorites. I hope that you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Have you picked these up or do you plan to? Be sure to follow me on all my other socials. And be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.